Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Apropos to our first video on HR planning. In this video, we will study about various concepts in detail. However, this video series will be comprising of various other videos which you should see in order to comprehensively understand human resource planning and recruitment. Uh, I think let me squeeze the screen and then we will move further. Okay, ji. Human resource planning. Let me give you a bird's eye view and some concepts I will discuss in detail in the outset. So you should not miss it. Human resource planning basically is a process by which an organization ensures that it has right number and right kind of people. 3 R's basically. Right number of people or right person at right place and working on the right time. Like normally 8 hours, it comes into our mind when we think about Pakistani organization or context here. So at the right time. So it has right person working at right place at right time and capable of effectively and efficiently completing those tasks that will the organization will help the organization to achieve and accomplish its goals. Definitely every organization, whether you talk about some manufacturing related organizations or related to services, for example education or healthcare providing organizations, or you talk about modern IT related organization, every organization in the end has to fulfill its organization goal. So HR planning actually plays a vital role to get an organization to achieve its benchmark or to touch its benchmark. So right people at right place and right time. It has to be managed by the HR manager. It's planning. Basically, this is the part and parcel of the planning phase of HR. Like linked to the organization's overall strategy and planning to compete domestically and globally. Let me slide number 3. Basically, the HR planning is definitely linked to the strategy or the strategical goal of an organization. This is an era where every organization can go global within no time. We know that. So therefore, for becoming successful to achieve success in a competitive environment, organization needs to link its HR strategy with its strategic goals within as well as across the globe. So overall plans and objectives must be translated into the numbers and types of workers needed, like specification of the workers, of the workforce for your organization. If you are running an academic institute, you are talking about services domain, then you should be well aware about the qualifications of the faculty that you require for your academic institute. So overall plans and objectives must be translated into numbers. How many like PhD doctors you require for your academic institute? How many masters or how many graduates you require, and what sort of functional areas you are supposed to get accomplished in your organization to get your organization accomplish its goals. So senior HR staff need to lead top management in planning for HRM issues. Definitely, the staff, the senior, the experienced staff of HR, they need to lead and convey the top management about the issues related to the employees, about the issues related to surplus or employees personal or work-life balance, about the employees motivation, about its salaries and incentives. So all those types of issues should be discussed by the HRM staff to the higher management in order to make a comprehensive HR management plan. Then an organizational framework, we know mission statement. Basically, if we talk about any educational institute or about if you talk about any other government institute, there's a mission statement. It defines what the business organization is in, including why it exists and who its customers are. Definitely, mission statement is a broader statement. If you read the mission statement of any organization, you can easily guess about its functions or about its domains. You can easily guess, okay, this is a mission statement of a bank, or it's the mission statement of an academic institute. For example, the mission statement says that we are committed to provide excellent academic services and educational services to the youth of Pakistan. So definitely you will come to, you will have an inkling that this must be the mission statement of an academic institute. And definitely about the strategic goals set by senior management to establish targets for organization to achieve. And generally, the strategic goals and strategic targets, they are defined, they are normally more having the time span of more than 1 year. But in general cases, especially in context of South Asia, in Pakistan particularly, 5 to 20 years of strategic goals are normally comprehended. Then in organizational framework, corporate assessment, you have to make a very vast and very comprehensive assessment about the gap analysis, about the SWOT or pest and pestle analysis. Like gap analysis says what is the difference between the expected revenue and the required revenue and the actual. For example, your academic institutes is having is securing admissions of 10 students, but actual admission is much less than the expected, and even the required can be more higher. For example, if you are required to get an admission of 20 students for initiating a new department, then this is the required, the gap which needs to be filled full, because you got only 10 students in the admission. So gap analysis, how can you overcome the gap of those 10 students? SWOT basically gives you the strengths and weaknesses, some potential opportunities or threats related to your business. For example, in case of academic institutes, what are your strengths? Either it can be your faculty, it can be your building, it can be your unique education providing services, whatever. You also have to consider your weaknesses. Maybe your campus is quite away from the main city. Maybe you are not providing the actual and comfortable transport services. There can be many weaknesses and there can be new opportunities and threats for you. Definitely, the other institutes, they will be the threat for you. The opportunities, if you provide well education services to the students, then there can be new avenues, new opportunities for you to have more and more new admission. For example, it can be a hypothetical, a case for you. Then strengths and weaknesses are core competencies. What are your specialities? For example, you can be very specialist institute in providing the managerial level or project management related studies, higher level studies which are required or which are more helpful for the managers or the mid-care level employees. So you have to understand your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities you can grab and threats you can face. Similarly, pest and pestle analysis, the analysis of political, environmental, social, technological, and legal aspects related to your corporation. I will definitely discuss them in physical class as well, but this lecture can be more comprehensive for vast number of viewership. So gap analysis, your current situation, the desired state, desired goal, and key steps how you have to bridge that gap, how you have to get those 10 admissions more in order to initiate your new department, the example. And organizational framework, we have first of all mission, then strategy, structure, and people. When we are at this stage of strategy, we have a mission that we, for an academic institute, for instance, that we are supposed to provide excellent educational services to the students of university level, masters or bachelor level students, let's say. Okay, we also get enrolled bachelor and master. So this can be our mission statement: excellent academic services for bachelor and master students. When we are at our strategy level stage, we have to extensively go through the SWOT analysis, from pest or pestle analysis, gap analysis. At least SWOT analysis should be there. What is our competitive intelligence? What are our competitive doing? What strategies they are actually implementing in their academic institutes? What is their academics, what is their style of academic services? So competitive intelligence in order to enhance and expedite your services. So we are doing this at the level of strategy formulation. Then the structure and the people, the actual human resource in your organization. Organizational strategy and human, resource planning, they are actually linked with each other. In the next video, we will start from the linking organizational strategy, how to link, how these two HR and organizational strategies, they are intermingled with each other. They are, like they have very like the chronicles, they are linked and embedded with each other. So anyhow, let me stop this video here. In the coming video, we will discuss and we will start right from here. Thank you.